think we'll make another l'chaim for the Balatanis Yotzat. Another l'chaim. Basically, the Heilige Balatanya told his Einikel, I think, his son, his Einikel, that he saw the Arizal. When did he see him? The Heilige Balatanya was the youngest Talmud by the Groise Magid. And I forgot to say, Vino Amad Nolino, Lino Masiko, Nolino Masiko, Neu. Shem Yichud Kajubichu Shchinte, Al Das Kol Tzadikim, Shem Kol Yisrul. Vino Yam. Sure. So basically, the Balatani was the youngest Talmud, and the Balatani was the youngest Talmud, and he saw that the Chassidim were singing, the Talmidim, the Heilige Tzadikim. The Groise Magid had a big chair, and someone was basically. Someone came and sat down next to the Groise Magid when they stopped singing, or I'm not sure I'm saying it b'diuk. And he was looking the whole time at the Magid, and when the Magid finished the Torah, he left. So the Balatani asked the Chevra, who was sitting next to the Rebbe? Told him what? Who was sitting in the chair with the Rebbe? Like it was a big chair. Someone like in Gaman, a big tzaddik was sitting there. So they all told him, I have no idea what are you talking about? I think you're mixing up with something. We're talking about the Holy of Holiest, Tzaddikim, Talmidim. Groise Magid, the biggest Talmidim in the world. Till he went to ask the Magid a line, and the Groise Magid told him, ooh, you saw. The Groise Magid told him that was the Ariya Kudosh. The Ariya Kudosh came to sit with the Magid. Sure. So this is Leli Nishmas the Groise Balatanya. Saru Elef. L'chaim, Schissa Yugen Olayni. The Groise Balatanya was one of the biggest mefitzim of the Heilige Baal Shem Tov. The Heilige Balatanya was one of the biggest mefitzim of Teiras Baal Shem Tov. The Heilige Baal Shem Tov, the Toldos brings the letter. Someone asked me, do you believe it happened? So my stand is that something that's written in the Toldos is Teiras Emes Mamash. And from Sinai, and this is Mamish Torah Messina. It's Emes La'amito. So the Torah says that that's a part of the Torah, a part of Yiddishkeit. And the Torah brings a letter, the famous letter that the Baal Shem Tov met Moshiach. The Baal Shem Tov asked him, when are you coming? He told him, when your spring is going to be spread in the world. So the Heilige Balatani was one of the tzaddikim that was trying to advertise, to spread the springs of the Heilige Baal Shem Tov to the entire world. So it comes out that as more persons connecting to the light of the Baal Shem Tov, and he's absorbing it, he's embodying the Heilige Torahs of the Baal Shem Tov, that is Mekarev the Geula. Straight up, no question about it. Definitely, that is filling up the world with das. So let's see some Nekidus from the Heilige Baal Shem Tov. And I'll choose to learn a shtickle over here, but I have an interesting story. Mishi Yitzchak, I can say the story. Which story? Can I say a story that you're involved?
Whatever you want, I trust you.
Okay, so maybe after the story you'll not trust me. Basically,
You can say whatever you want, but you can't say that I will not trust you anymore.
okay, very good. So one day last week, I was I'm sorry for not looking at the camera here. I'm looking at the Zoom. The Zoom are real people, and the camera here is future real people, and the power I'm getting is from the real people in the present, not in the future people that right now only the. So I'm not looking at the camera here. I'm looking at the Zoom. What should I do? Oh, it's Tarugi found this. Baruch Hashem. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, that's a part of the. It's a part of the Zach. I'm also the Shtisse. Baruch Hashem. Very good. Manias, all the good things. Okay. Anyways, I put it on a tissue box, and when I'm clapping, I need to work on my boundaries now. I can't clap because then it's gonna fall down again. It's Yesirim. All this like advertising the Torah, the spreading the Torah comes with like Yesirim from Tzimtzimim and Masas. Anyways, back to the point. Oh, so the story is like that. So one morning, I called my Chavrisse, Chavrisse, and I texted him, "Are you here?" He says, he answered me back, "I'm in the clouds." I'm in the clouds. That's what he answered me. Sure, I'm in the clouds. So I told him, while you're in the clouds, I'm assuming you're going to meet the Baal Shem Tov and send them regards. And while you send them regards, tell them that I want my Rebbe, which the Baal Shem Tov is definitely the Rebbe. I told them, send the Baal Shem Tov, the Chamish Yechida Aderos. I told them, while you're there, tell the Baal Shem Tov that I want my Rebbe should be alive in this world. Meaning I should see his life in this world. Obviously, tzaddikim are alive in this world more than anyone else. And 11 minutes later, someone calls me. He asks me, "Where are you? I want to come to you." I sent him a location. This guy was Burich Gambo. I sent him a location, and he comes with this klein Seiferl, Geilas Abal Shem Tov, Geilas HaNefesh, and he opens up and tells me, "Let's learn something from the Baal Shem Tov." I'm like, wow. How what happened? I told Itzikel to tell the Baal Shem Tov, "I want you should come to me alive." 11 minutes later, someone comes and tells me, "Let's learn Baal Shem Tov." He calls me, "Where are you?" I send him a location. He comes by and told me, "Let's learn Baal Shem Tov." This guy didn't come to me in probably a year or something like that. So I chapped that this thing that he learned with me, that is a message from the Baal Shem Tov for me, and I decided with my wife that I'm going to focus on this Baal Shem Tov for the next while, until we embody it, till we feel we can collect more lechtigkeits from the Baal Shem Tov. You like the story, Rebbetzin Suri? You like it? Sure.
I love it. I heard it Friday night, and I wanted to hear more what he learned.
Very good.
Stop in the middle.
I did stop in the middle, but I'm going to start from the beginning now, so maybe we'll cover it. Sure. So this is taken up. This is from the Sefer Chem de Gnuza that's found by the Einik of the Eilig Baal Shem Tov in Hamburg, and this is a Ktav Yad from the Divrei Shmuel. Sure. So the Eilig Baal Shem Tov says, "There's ein bechol haTorah kulo ubechol olam kuloi." In the whole entire Torah, in the whole entire world, there's only Oir Ein Sof Baruch Hu Amistata B'hem. The light, I said on Friday night that it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard to Chem de Gnuza is your grandmother from Itzikel. The story is even nicer now. The Heilige Torah, like it's a little bit hard to translate such holy concepts from Lashon Kodesh to English. It's a big tzimtzum. Because Oir Ein Sof is Oir Ein Sof. Oir doesn't mean only a light from like Like when I hear light, a bulb light or something light. It's way deeper. But what do we have? We're still English programmed. But we have in the whole world the infinite light that's hiding in every single part of the Torah and in every single part of the world. The world and the Torah are not two things. The Torah is the cycle of the world. But the world and the Torah is one thing. If a person is really going with the cycle of the Torah, then the world is ein Stück Torah. V'chol ha'psukim, all the psikim, like ein oid milvadoi, or es hashamayim v'es'uretz ani mole, the heaven and the earth, I'm full of it, kipshito mamesh, that's literally face value pshat. She'en lecho bechol maso, bechol dibuz, there's no one deed, or one talk, or one thought, that the essence of elokus, of godliness, is not hiding and concealed in that place. You know, I have today, why I'm saying that's Push Pshat, but what is Pikeach? Push Pshat. Pikeach means that his eyes are open. Eyes doesn't mean only these eyes. This eyes is a physical form of seeing stuff, but the real seeing is way deeper than the physical form of eyes. A Pikeach is someone that sees what's in front of him. Moshe Rabbeinu was tested. Am I seeing what's happening around me or not? That's why he saw the snake. He saw people beating each other. He saw stuff. He didn't just let go. He was not a zombie, someone that's being distracted. And Moshe Rabbeinu saw everything. So someone is mabit veroye be'ein sichloi al kol advorim asher neged eino, someone that sees in the eyes of his seichel on everything that's about him, and he sees the chias and the pnimius of everything. He sees the depth and the life of everything. Not only the exterior part of them, everything he sees a koyach eloki shebesoicham. Like I look in front of me now, flowers. I see beautiful flowers. I remember when I saw flowers, I saw nothing. Now when I saw flowers, I see a message from Hashem. He's telling me, he's just expressing good. He's expressing good. HaKoyach Eloki shebetoichom hamechayoisom, that's making them alive, umeavom, being, making them being, umekaimom bechol etz v'rega. If someone is really listening to everything that he listens, in every depth of every voice he hears, you're going to hear the voice of God that's making alive everything in every second he hears. That's one part of the Baal Shem Tov. That's basically when a person is really in tune with his neshama, whatever he sees is godliness, whatever he hears is godliness, and everything around him is the koyach ha'eloki yichudim, aliyos. Another part says the Baal Shem Tov, the Baal Shem Tov is teaching us, what does it mean, gulis ashchine? Gulis ashchine, the exile of the shchine. What is that? Ikore la'avayos v'koyach eloki amechayu me'aves achoyte bescheto imamish. When something in this world is misaligned, as known as hate, it's trapped somewhere. It's not in the flow. That means that the Shechina, because everything in the world is a Shechina from the Heilige Bashefer. Every human being is Shechina for the Heilige Bashefer. Shechina means it's a vehicle for the Heilige Bashefer. But when a person or a thing or anything in the world is not in the flow of it, that comes out, the godliness of it is not in the flow and it's trapped. So that means that the spark of the Getliche spark, which is the godly spark, it's trapped, not in the Achdus, not in the Yichud. I'll skip one part over here. Now go to Ein Ra Yored Min HaShamayim. Ke'ein Makor Lo. The source is only good. If it would be a bad source, that means there would be two gods, a good one and a bad one. But the source is only good. I told once someone asked me, I don't think she accepted my answer, but it's still true. Even it was not accepted. You know, sometimes I see in debates that one person is much more right than the other person, meaning I'm much more resonating with that person, even though officially in the debate he lost. Because his truth is a higher truth. It's not a truth that goes in boxes so much, and the debate is in boxes. Understand what I'm saying? Meaning, if a debate is in logic and that person sells above logic, then it's very hard to convince you in logic that he's right. Someone asked me, how do I know that Hashem is good? Well, I told him, look at you. From my own experience, I can see God. As more selfless I am, as more compassion I found. As more selfless I am, I want more good. I want more love. I want more. That means that as more godliness I found in myself, it's more like flow of good. Where is that flow of good coming from? That is the Shoresh HaGud. Says the Heilige Baal Shem Tov, Ein Ra Yored Min HaShamayim. Ke'ein Makor Lo, there's no source. Even in the bed, there is a part in the bed, there's the Nekuda in the bed, that's Toiv Gamu, that's absolute good. So if a person looks at the bed and looks at the good in the bed, he's going to see only the good, he's going to mechaya only the good of it. The Baal Shem Tov says that a person has to connect to everything in this world, to have dvaikas to everything in this world, because everything in this world is bashefel, is the bashefel. That is the p'china of Eretz Yisrael, that even the land, in the earth, the trees are godly. A person eats, and if he eats like a mensch, and he's connecting to the matun of the Eibishter get them, is duvik na'alige b'shefer, in they eating right now. A person is smelling, connecting, sensing, feeling, talking, listening, being. Being is avaya. Ki b'chol ha'ilumos yesh neshama ve'elokus. Everything has a soul. Everything has a lokus. When a person is nidbak in that, when a person is be'emes connected, is present, then he's connected to the Heilige Baal Shefer. The Heilige Baal Shefer says, not everything that happens in the world, everything is Wutz Hashem. Even something that looks so small, so meaningless. I told someone, sometimes when a person is in marijuana, every small decision is like such a toire. Wow, it's all sigye, it's all matzav. Why? Just then he's a little bit more like on he's a little bit slow phase over here right now, so he knows what's really happening. And there's worlds, Ein Sof worlds. So everything in the world, every small thing is really so meaningful. So everything that happens, not what we wanted it to happen, is really Rutz Hashem. So just let it go. Be there. The Heilige Baal Shefer says, I said the Heilige Baal Shefer, I meant the Baal Shem Tov, but it's one thing, but the Baal Shem Tov is telling us what the Baal Shefer says. That not remembering the day of dying, not being scared of punishment, v'chule v'chule, is going to bring us really close to Elega B'Shefa. It can be like some pushings, can be sometimes it's needed, like a small reminder, the clippers. But the desire to be glued to the source of life and good, that's what's going to get us close. That's going to be me'oirer in Lushna Baal Shem Tov, me'oirer levo udom la'avadus yizboach shmoi. It's going to wake up a person, the heart of a person, to serve the Elega B'Shefa. Not fast and sigufim will help. But when a person is so connected that he forgot to eat even. What I said, like Zisha said in Shabbos, Zisha Spitzer, the Heilige Zisha, the Tzadikim, the Heilige Talmidei Baal Shem Tov, those who are already Tzadikim from Mimoisa Mashiach, did not do sigufim so much. They just forgot to eat. They didn't fast. They just forgot that they didn't eat. They forgot, they didn't chap, it's cold. The mikveh was so like, wow, that they didn't even, like. But you know what? In Mimoisa Mashiach in Eretz Yisrael, going to be yichud shemayim v'uretz. Yes, we're going to eat. Yes, we're going to sleep. Yes, we're going to play music. Yes, we're going to be here in this world, and everything going to be Torah, everything going to be yichud, everything going to be dveikus. The Rebbe says there are people who daven, there are people who eat in order to be able to daven, and then there's people to daven in order to be able to eat. Yimoisa Mashiach. The Heilige Rebbe says, the Baal Shem Tov, Kol Adam Bifnei Atzma, every single individual person is a Torah Shleimo. Every single person in the world is a Torah Shleimo, is a whole Torah. There's a Torah that's called Moshe Shapiro, Tuli Lando, Shulam Shechter, Avrumi Itzkovich, Gitti Guggenheim, Moshe Yitzchak, Rebbetzin Kramer. It's a Torah. It's all entire Torah. But if a person goes in the direction from Derech Havaya, then his clothing fit his personality, because his be'etzem, his person, is a Torah. But imagine someone important is dressed like with dirty clothing. This is not being expressed that something is missing over there. When a person is cleaned his body, when a person cleaned his nefesh, and he goes in the derech of the Torah, then he's inside and outside one shtick of flow, one shtick of chiyas avayah. The Heilige Baal Shem Tov says, when a person davens for something that's important for him, he should chap that what he's asking is way more, these necessities is way more. The void that the person has is not really his own personal void. It's much greater than that. It's the chiyas ha'elakus from him. That's trapped, that's missing. Loshna Baal Shem Tov, L'chen yivakesh ma'Hashem lerachem. I'm saying the Lashon that's brought down from Baal Shem Tov. L'chen yivakesh ma'Hashem, he should ask from the Heilige B'Shefa, he should have rachmanas, he should have compassion on the chiyus, on the life, on the source of life that's hiding in that thing that's I'm missing. So I'm missing one thing. So a person should focus that is really, that the Heilige Nekuda, like Kis Shaboy, is missing that thing. And how I finish this part, that Ashgacha Pratis is on every single thing, even on Doimem, Tzomeach, even on still stuff, on things that's growing. There's no one thing that's not a perfect Ashgacha on every single thing. And that's something that the Baal Shem Tov was more brought down to the world. And La'avdil in the scientific world was also shown that everything has a chiyus at all times. There's a chiyus, that there's a metzias of a chiyus that's happening every single second, in every single tzomeach doim and chai. There's some atoms and stuff like that that's happening every second. The Baal Shem Tov brought it down. I saw, like someone showed me from Rishonim, that by the times of Rishonim, they did not live with this consciousness. But as closer we get to Moshiach, that everything in the world, oh, Baruch Hashem, it fall down again. Baruch Hashem, it's not perfect.
I think the Tanya also says that someone can just learn to put me. That, for example, when the Aksha B'Shachar
tree, right? It's not like a bashaf in the boim and this. It's the tree every
One second, I'm making louder in order the video should also hear. I want to give it fall down again, Baruch Hashem. Yeah, so I want to give them to hear Tuli. Yeah. What is it? What is he saying?
I'm saying Sanishazavi Hashem is making a tree, and this is it like a bashaf Baimin and Sadu Ibidul, everything is very nice, but it's like every second this tree stands, it's Hashem. Like a bashaf this jede minute nachamu and nachamu. It's not like a game of bashaf the zach and it's here. Every time we breathe, every time we walk, alles is Eibishter.
Well said. Unbelievable. V'zeyasi yichidim kumoichu v'yasi aliyos ay chalav al Shem Tov ay chalav tzadikim. That's Yemosel Mashiach. To live with this consciousness. When a person really lives with this consciousness, if a person embodies this emes, there's no anger, there's no stress, there's no anxiety, there's no heavy pain. There's like some sweet pain, like some lechtige pain. Es ist doch so gulles dik. Es ist the heaviness, the agony. Hey, said this Beni. Unbelievable. Shkoyach. The reminder, we got a Baal Shem Tov reminder. Chai,